Welcome back to Cray Outdoors. I already met Benji at the bait shop, but I had to go home to eat yet. I just got off of work, third shift. And Benji decided to fish right by my apartment here. And we're fishing before the Bills game. How thick is the ice?
4 inches, maybe.
Okay, that's enough. See, last year I remember I was sputting around. It was sketchy. Yeah, that looks safe enough. It's a Chautauqua keeper. Ooh.
Jumbo perch.
Ooh, I got another fish coming and looking at it. There he goes, there he goes. I'm on two.
Oh, I was on weeds.
It feels a little bit bigger. I mean, they're not quite keepers, but I feel like for Chautauqua perch, these are slightly bigger than total bull. I don't know. That's close to bull. That's pretty close to total bull. Who am I kidding?
Throw it in my bucket and then I'll throw it in the back of my truck all winter.
Yeah, one of us disturbed some weeds.
I think it was me. I was yanking on something.
Nope, there's a fish in that too, though. Yay.
There's pretty fresh on it,
No, I'm also cheating because I got the fish finder.
Just perch, so.
That one's a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah, we're keeping that one.
Do you want it?
No.
If I keep catching them this, I don't know. That's barely. That's barely.
I mean, we gotta catch at least like 20 of those for
Yeah.
me to even have a bag.
Yeah.
I did keep a bunch one day. They were good.
Okay, buddy. This might be bluegill or something. It's not biting this. There we go.
Oh, please pull out. I'll get pumped.
I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, should I keep?
Huh?
Should I keep them?
I don't know. I mean,
Can fry them up during the Bills game.
I know they are pretty good, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's a lot of work.
This is the first true keeper. I was gonna fry up walleye too during the Bills game,
I
but
had like no fish left in my freezer.
now I'm considering. I have 2 bags of walleye still. I might even have more. I don't even know. I recently finished the walleye from last winter, so I've still got walleye from this winter that's fresher. I mean, when they're fresh, I always cook one meal and then freeze the rest. So I've had walleye this season. I'm debating. I guess I'll let them go. All right, well, Benji and I are calling it quits. I'll probably make some sort of quick fishing adventure video of this video. Go Bills. Hopefully they win. Thanks for watching. Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today we are out on the Great Chautauqua Lake. It is pretty windy. If I turn around, the wind interference in the camera is going to be kind of unreasonable, so I'm kind of debating on where I want to go. I know that I specifically want to target walleye this morning. Alright, so right now I'm right over here somewhere. I'm thinking if I get over here, that might actually be a decent spot for walleye. I'm thinking if we can get on that drop off in that like 15-ish feet of water. Yeah, the problem is that I'm still open to the wind. I want to be on the other side of this little point right here. But I also want to be in at least 10 feet of water. So, I don't know. I'm thinking we head that way. Hopefully the wind will be a little bit less. And maybe if I can get even with the point, just maybe on the other side, maybe we can find some walleye there. I'm running into more and more of these patches of snow, which is a good thing. You always want to set up on a patch of snow. All right, as much as I want to get the shanty set up, right now is walleye hour. We just got to get down there. We've got to get down there. There goes fish going for it. That happened fast. There's all sorts of fish down there. I don't know if they're walleye or what. It looks decent size. Come on. That looks like a freaking walleye. Right off the bat. Well, I think those were walleye that we were messing with this morning. Unfortunately, we were quite unsuccessful at getting any of them to bite. Still fish here though. look decent size. So hopefully we catch something. Looks like we started a trend too with where we're at on the ice, so it's a good thing that there's other people here. There we go. Oh, and I missed it again. That went away in such a hurry. That might have been another walleye right then. A whole school of fish there now. There we go. I don't think it's a walleye. Feels like a big perch. Alright, well, it's a keeper-sized perch anyway. Alright, Mr. Perch, we'll let you go. We got perch once again. I think I might, if I catch one, whoa, if I catch a couple of these that are small enough. Gosh dang it. How'd I miss you? If I catch any perch that are small enough, we'll put them on tip up. That one's, we'll throw him on a tip up, why not? There's so many fish down there at the moment. Perch galore. You're a little bit big for a tip up. I better start putting these perch on tip ups and get them set out, huh? Well, I didn't get it on film, but it's got my big perch of the day. Holy cow. It's a keeper size if we were keeping him. Well, I guess he's kind of also close. He's about 9 inches. He came up and killed it. I just got the heater going. And get those other perch on tip-ups. Oh boy. Not mean to injure you here, buddy. Thought that was a walleye when I saw him fling up and slam the crankbait. It's not, though. Alright, I better get these tip-ups going. Look at that perch. Holy smokes. There's a babe, boy howdy. I wasn't planning on keeping him, but this one might end up getting kept. Holy cow, look at the size of you. You just got a school of giants. Alright, I'll keep a walleye-sized perch. Especially out of cold water. It's going to taste good. I am now keeping perch. It's a little one. Borderline. Whoa! There's a gust of wind. I guess I should probably tie down that one side, huh? I wasn't filming because of the gust of wind. I was filming because of the freaking... Oh, all the perch that are down there. It looks like a Christmas tree at the moment. Feels like a good size one. Of course, it goes into my other line. Ooh, yeah. Just a Chautauqua keeper. Get on another one that feels decent size. I'm guessing going to be another keeper. If he doesn't get into my other pole. Which he did. Such a pain when they go into your other line. Every single fish. Get off of there. He's not quite a keeper. Anyway. And this pole is pretty much done. Alright. This reel is done. Get this reel then. I'm gonna have to retire that reel. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. There we go. Alright, alright. It's a little bit short. A little bit short. I'm getting smaller. Smaller but more aggressive. You're good to go on that last tip up. There we go. Both poles. Feels a little bit larger. Does that one a keeper? I think that one might keep. I guess I can get out my measuring tape and make sure, huh? Are you 9 inches? Are you 9 is the question. Yeah, he's not 9. Got on something, feels decent. Whoa! There we go. Thought that was my walleye for a second. It's just another big perch. Eater size, though. It's another 12-incher. Whoa. Got me excited. Thought I had my walleye, but that is still good table fare right there. There we go. I got him. Feels decent once again. No, it's just another little one this time. Or that big one got me excited. Guess I'll call you short. Wahoo! Getting some wind here all of a sudden. Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. Today we are back on beautiful Chautauqua Lake. Today I am trying an experiment. I am fishing from my apartment. So no need to drive anywhere. I just exited my apartment, walked down here with the ice fishing sled, and now we're ice fishing. This part of the lake I've heard is not very good ice fishing. It is public and hardly anybody ever ice fishes here. So what does that tell you? That tells me that the ice fishing here is probably not good. But it is worth a try. One of my dreams when I moved into this apartment was to be able to go out onto the ice and drink without having to drive home. Unfortunately, we didn't have safe ice the first 2 years. And then this last year, I got very sick, almost died from myocarditis. So my heart is now much weaker than it used to be. And I'm no longer supposed to drink. So I'm gonna break the rules here a little bit today. I brought 2 White Claws with me. They told me I can drink a little bit, just nothing extreme. Anyway, what I'm going to right now is this hump right here. I just see this and find it interesting. I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this must be some sort of dead animal. Nobody else has been out here. There's a bunch of footprints going to it. Coyote tracks, probably. Yeah, coyote tracks. Well, it's not a dead animal. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what I am looking at. Does this go all the way to the bottom? I have no idea. No idea what this is or what that's about. It looks like, I mean, the animals have definitely been investigating it. Look at all the coyote tracks. The coyote peed right there. Anyway, that's interesting. Well, we're going to head out to a little bit deeper water and drill some holes, see what we can catch. Well, we are only in 3 feet of water, so we need to go much deeper. Man, one thing that is kind of an eye-opener for me is these coyote tracks are everywhere. They are all over the ice. This one looks like a smaller coyote, but their tracks are just everywhere in this area. And once again, I am in my neighborhood. This is, I walked from my apartment. This is right where I live. Look at all these coyote tracks. Like, the coyotes have been everywhere on this ice. So I got a lot of coyotes in my neighborhood. It doesn't really freak me out, but it's just interesting to note. Good thing I don't have a cat. Well, we're in about 9 feet here, and I think that those are weeds on the bottom. So I'm guessing this is where we want to be. Plenty of fish in Chautauqua as always. Being kind of finicky, which is a good thing. That might mean it's not a perch. Ooh, that could be a crappie. That might actually be a crappie. Do I have it? Oh, yeah. I forgot I've got the sensitivity turned up on this fish finder, so fish look bigger than they actually are. I can turn that sensitivity down. Well, that is, I kind of almost even want to keep that thing for bait. I'll throw that thing on a tip up. That is some bait. Ay. Okay. Eagle's also very small. Well, we got bait for tip-ups. I can just throw a tip-up in this hole and try and find deeper water somewhere where there's crappie or something more than these little stupid perch. Well, all I seem to be catching here are these little tiny perch, so maybe at some point a walleye will come by on this weed line. So we'll offer him a perch. Well, we'll try going deeper for one more hole. And if this doesn't work, we're gonna have to go shallower. Get off there. This auger is getting dull. Never fully charged my battery. This is the other issue I've got going on here. The system works when the battery's fully charged and the blades are sharp. Otherwise, it's not that much easier than a hand auger, to be honest. Oh, I'm at the bottom. Yeehaw. Whoa. I have a feeling this 9 feet is going to be the entire way to where those guys are fishing way down there. We'll try it. See if we can find fish here, and if not, I guess we go into shallower water. Well, we did gain about another half a foot, and it looks like there's weeds down there, so maybe this will be our shanty location. If I catch normal size perch, is all that I really want to catch today. Oh, I got something. Oh, and it came off. It's another little perch. I didn't even realize I had a fish on there. He must have been buried in with the weeds. All right, well, that perch was a tiny bit larger. Well, we're back to the tinies. This one is another tiny. Maybe I'll try drilling one hole in shallow, and if that doesn't work, we'll come back to this hole and just set up here. Well, we hit it right on the drop off and nothing. So I'm gonna go back to that hole way out there, out deep. We at least caught one perch. Well, we missed one perch that was maybe 5 inches instead of these perch that were 2 inches. So, you know, it's worth setting up the shanty there and jig in, see what happens. Unfortunately, out here on this 10-foot flat that goes all the way across the lake, without a lot of current going through, I just don't think that the fishing out here is going to be very good. All right, got the shanty set up, got the heater going. Should have done all this yesterday. It's just a lot of work to get the shanty set up as a single person. I think next year I'm gonna make some new investments. I got a tangle now. Got a fish on here. All right, that one's decent size. That one's decent size. Oh, and he came off. Dang it. Of course I got snagged in my other pole. All right, well, that's a good sign. That's a decent sized perch. Feels a little bit bigger. It's not tangled in my other line, which is great. Yay, what do you know? We got, I'm gonna let him go, but finally got a borderline keeper size perch. All right, well, that was a long time in the making. I guess I'll let him keep that waxworm. All right, that one's borderline keeper. I don't feel like keeping fish today, and we're not catching very many, so I don't think I'm gonna have much of a meal, but thank you for playing, buddy. Caught something in the backyard. And I do got the White Claw going, so don't need to drive home today. We're just walking. It's good. Good to be out here. Check on the tip-ups. Nothing's up. I don't expect to get anything on the tip-ups, but you never know. Yeah. Oh, no. There he is. Another good-sized perch. It's now gone. Didn't quite get him through the hole. Might be our last fish of the day. Eating my lunch now. As soon as my camera dies, I'm heading out of here. Alright, got on another decent-sized one. Well, not very decent size, but seems to be another run of perch coming through. Good way to end the day, right? Well, my phone is about dead. I could plug it in and keep fishing, but it's pretty lame out here. I drank my couple of White Claws, so I think it's time to call it quits and get out of here. Fishing was pretty lame, just a couple of perch, which is what I predicted, but hey, I got into the backyard. I'm glad that I finally did this. I finally attempted this experiment, and you never know what you'll catch on Chautauqua Lake. And this big flat, this whole thing is just 10 feet out here, everywhere around me. I think if there was pike in this lake, this would be a really good pike spot, but Chautauqua is pretty much just muskie and walleye are the big predators out there, and bass. But bass are a little bit tough to get to bite ice fishing, so it is what it is. I still had fun. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure. And we'll probably go to somewhere on Chautauqua Lake that's a little bit more productive next time.